So what if I told you that ExcaliburUmbra, or any Excaliburs in the world, got even better with this update? Yep, Excalibur got even better with this update, and it felt incredibly amazing. As for once, yeah, because the problem is with ExcaliburUmbra, yeah, you couldn't have any you see like bloodlust, elementalist, or any gladiator sets. Personally, I'm more towards focus on taking advantage of like chromatic blade, so my build might be very different. Yeah, for example, and the one that is for example, is such a game changer, and thanks to having arcade mod for the Exalted Blade, we can now apply melee exposure, because on ability cast, which is most of the time we are going to use our abilities, summoning our abilities, creating those radial javelins to gain bonus damage, but you also get 60 plus corrosive damage on melee strikes for 25 seconds. That could stack up to 240%. With this one, that means you pretty much don't need to run corrosive elemental sets. That means you can basically, for example, my third slot, I could pretty much just have heat, viral, magnet, and then when I cast my ability, I will gain corrosive from doing it. It, it especially especially when magnetic gets rid of the shields quickly, and and heat and corrosive will reduce their enemy armor by 50%, and, and especially stacking with conditioning overload with healing return. Now, now, alternatively, sure it can stack with melee exposure, but on my second column phase, this is more likely on a toxic, explosive, magnetic, and corrosion build. You want to have volcanic edge, north wind, prime fever strike, and magnetic rush, condition overload, or and mainly galvanized elementalist. And with Galvanized Elementalist, you gain 80 plus status damage. On melee kill, 30 plus status chance for 20 seconds, stack up to 4 times, which is astounding with this one. And this time, the builds are still remain the same, in my opinion, except for one thing. Although other than it's not fully maxed out, but it is Archon continuity, which basically abilities that afflicted toxin status will also apply a corrosive status effect. This also stacks with arcane enclosure to reduce even more enemy armor by 80. By 80. So yeah, nothing changed here from the main build. It's always going to be Steel Charge, Warrior's Rest, Chromatic Blade, Furious Javelin, Prime Flow, Arcane Adrenaline, number one, don't forget about that, and the Umbral Vitality mods.